Live from the Sky News Weather Centre, this is the 10-minute briefing.
Good morning. Thanks for your company as always on Sky News Weather. Welcome to your 10-minute briefing. I'm Rachel Reyes. This is our chief meteorologist, Tom Saunders.
And on the briefing this morning, finally rain is falling through southern Australia. We'll let you know how much has fallen and how much more will fall as we head into the weekend. Also a gusty change moving across the southeast.
But first, let's have a look at what has been happening in New South Wales. You might have seen 000 have been experiencing some issues. Now, it has been reported, Telstra just tweeted this photo, that the fibre repair crew on site at the cable pit east of Orange, which was that photo that you just saw there, and significant fire damage consistent with a lightning strike. Now, Tom, you mentioned that this was at 2:05 a.m. that there was that they reported it could have been damaged as a result of lightning strike, and as a result, 000 is not functioning as smoothly as it should be, according to reports. But there is a number that you should call if you can't get through to 000. It's 131 444 13 14 44. Tom, you mentioned that you didn't think there was a lightning strike happening at that particular time.
At 2 a.m. there was lightning storms around Yarm, so a little bit further west. We did see some storms move through the Orange area, but it was later in the morning, so perhaps it didn't actually occur at 2 a.m. Who's to know?
Yeah. Well, if you want to keep updated on that situation, make sure you keep updated with Police New South Wales, the New South Wales Police, on Twitter as well. All right, now let's head and have a look at Adelaide, South Australia, where we saw the heaviest rain, Tom Saunders, in a year.
14 months for Adelaide, 18 millimetres. It was quite heavy at times, as you can see yesterday, but they're loving the rain through South Australia. This is all due to our big cloud band that's been moving through. Mount Gambier had 30 millimetres of rain in the 24 hours to 9 a.m. That's been their heaviest fall in 14 months. And finally, Rachel, we've had some rain across the Murray Basin. Mildura, they've had 11 millimetres. It's not a massive total, is it? 11 millimetres of rain. It's enough to wet the soil, but that's more than 3 times their previous heaviest fall so far this year.
Let's have a look now at the satellite imagery, Tom, so we can really give everybody an idea of where that rain is falling. You can quite clearly see that band of cloud there, followed by a cooler change, but also some showers behind it.
Yeah, we've got that cloud band, which is now over eastern New South Wales, but the rain is breaking down over the ranges, but that's what happens with these westerly airstreams. Behind it, they're speckled clouded, bringing further showers, even the odd storm. Let's have a look at the radar. So yesterday afternoon, it was South Australia. Adelaide had those heavy showers. Parts of the Adelaide Hills even saw 40 millimetres yesterday. Rain right across Victoria overnight. Some really healthy falls for many locations. Mount Buller 33, Portland 28 millimetres, Bendigo had 19, and you can see at the moment the rain band is really breaking down. However, we still have showers affecting many parts of southeastern Australia. Here are the totals we've had over the past 24 hours.
Launceston's picked up 16 millimetres over the past 24 hours, but Mount Gambier's picked up nearly 30 millimetres, Tom. That's been the most for them in 14 months, is it? A year, 14 months? It's
14 months, correct. And across the Alps, we've had Thredbo Village, 66 millimetres of rain. That is the absolute top fall across the nation. Now, for the Alps, it's been rain so far, but temperatures have now dropped to around freezing just at the top of the Alps. So the rest of the precipitation from now onwards will be falling as snow across the higher peaks.
Some people will be very, very happy about that.
Not too many people at the Alps right now. It's not the ski season yet. But I guess there's a dozen people maybe up there.
You're a skier, you're a snowboarder, you must be getting excited, like winter's nearly here.
Yeah, but it means nothing at this time of year. Snow in early May, melts in a couple of days. It's not the beginning of the base for the season. If this was in 1 month time, in the beginning of June, I'd be getting excited.
Okay, well, don't get too excited just yet then. Okay, let's have a look now at the forecast rain and wind for the southeast of the country, because this rain is really, we really need rain for the southeast, for much of Australia in fact, but it will be continuing today. What areas will you be expecting the heaviest of this rain, Tom?
Yeah, so the showers, as we saw on the radar, they're still pretty widespread, but then on Friday night, the showers will contract just back to the coastal areas. You can see it here with the forecast rain. So the Victorian coast, the South Australian coast, and then Western Tasmania, they're the only areas where we'll continue to see the showers into Saturday morning. The other feature is we do have some strong winds. There is a warning in place right now for parts of the central and southern tablelands of New South Wales. We have seen gusts overnight in excess of 110 k's an hour at Thredbo Top Station. Those winds have dropped just slightly in the last few hours, but the threat will continue through the first half of the afternoon. Now, it's only a very thin area there covered by this warning. It goes from Katoomba through Goulburn down to Cooma and the Snowy Mountains. Canberra is not included in the warning.
And in terms of, well, we've seen, Tom, as you mentioned, the cold front moving through, but behind that we've seen a cool change, which has already hit many places. But let's have a look at the current temperatures, because you can see quite clearly where that change is sitting. Sydney's still sitting on 22.4 degrees, but it has cooled down for much of the southeast. Canberra sitting on just below 12 degrees, Melbourne 13. Have a look at Perth though, Tom. It's been the coldest start to the day's, coldest night this year for Perth.
Yeah, the minimum was 6 degrees in the end, so as you mentioned, the coldest. And we had some frost through the southern inland. The front right now is between Canberra and Sydney. So Sydney's forecast to hit 26, but you can see the front right now where it is. It'll be moving through Sydney at roughly lunchtime, so the temperature will drop just slightly into the afternoon for Sydney. But for the other parts of southeastern Australia, well, Rachel, it's up to 12 degrees colder than yesterday. We broke records on Thursday in so many locations. Wagga Wagga, Albury, Rutherglen, Griffith, Orbost. Make me stop, there's too many.
There you go.
There's another
Keep
one.
listing them.
Yeah, I think I've run out of them now. I'm sure there's one more. Anyway, much colder today for southeastern Australia, but it is warm ahead of that front through Queensland and northeast New South Wales.
And will the northeast of New South Wales cool down at some point?
They'll cool down between today and tomorrow, but only by a few degrees. The front is moving to the east rather than towards the north, so we're not going to get that cold air over the southeast pushing all the way up to northern New South Wales.
Okay, we'll be back in just 60 seconds. We're going to go do a very short break, but don't go anywhere because we've got some international weather news where there's been a dust storm with lives lost on the other side of the world.